right, you guys, so we are still on our subtraction number story unit. So I am going to continue to give examples and go over it because some of us are still struggling just a little bit. So I'm going to give let me make sure this works, a story problem example. And you guys, I'm telling you right now, we're going to use pictures today. So I still had a lot of you yesterday on the math assignments not draw math pictures to go with the number story. And please believe me when I say that they really help you solve the problems, okay? So let's start out. Let's say I have 8 apples. So I'm going to draw 8 magic circles. And you guys, using the pictures to go with the number sentences or the story problems doesn't need to be difficult, and it shouldn't take you a lot of time because we use magic circles. Remember? And our magic circles can be anything we want, but we can also draw them quickly. So I have 8 apples. I'm going to draw 8 magic circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 5 of my apples are red. The rest of them are green. If I have 5 red apples, how many are green? So we need to solve this problem. I'm going to start with a number bond, okay? And I'm going to do squares only because I think this is what you will see on your assignments today in Seesaw. Okay, so this is what we're going to start with. How many apples do I have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. That is my total number. Please remember that the total number is going to go in the top part of your number bond, or whichever part. Even if the number bond is flipped, it's going to go in the box that stands alone. This is the total number. The reason why we break apart and we have these 2 squares is because we are breaking apart that total number. So this has to be the biggest number. I have 8 apples altogether. 8. 5 of them are red. So I know one part of my number bond. I know one part of my number bond is going to be 5 because the problem said 5 are red. I have 8 altogether. 5 are red. How many are green? I'm just going to put an R here for red, a G here for green. This is my mystery box. I want to find out what number goes in this box. If I have 8 apples, 5 are red, how many are green? So I'm going to use my picture. I'm not going to add anything and guess. I'm going to use my picture. Okay? I have 8 altogether. 5 are red. So I'm going to circle a group of 5. These are my red apples. How many are green? How many are left over? 3. That's your answer. Do you see how easy that was? It's no longer a mystery. And I solved it with my picture. I had 8 altogether. I circled a group of 5 because they said 5 are red. How many are green? I had 3 left over. That's how many are green. Now, I want to make one addition sentence, which means add, and I want to make one subtraction sentence. Okay, I'm going to even use a different color of marker. So when we add, we can start with the 2 smallest numbers. Remember, when you add, you can start with the smallest numbers. Your answer should be bigger than the 2 numbers you're adding, okay? Because we're adding together. We're taking 2 small numbers, adding them together, and getting a bigger number. Do you see how I did that? Just like a number bond. I'm taking 2 small numbers, and I'm adding them together to make a bigger number. Part, whole. Okay, so I can say 5 plus 3 equals 8. Okay? Now we're going to subtract. When we subtract, we are taking a whole number and breaking it into parts, okay? When we add, we're taking two parts, putting them together. When we subtract, we're taking a total, breaking it apart. Okay, say it with me. Do this. When we add, we take two parts and put them together. Good. When we subtract, we take one whole number and break it apart. Do you see how that works with the number bond? When we add, we take our two parts, put them together to make a whole. When we subtract, we take our whole and break it apart into two parts. Okay, which means when we subtract, we're starting with our whole number. Which is our whole number in our number bond? The number 8. So that's the number we're going to start with on our subtraction sentence, 8. Then I can subtract either of these numbers, okay? I'm just going to go with the 5. 8 minus 5. Now what I am not going to do is write the 8, because some of you are forgetting that when we subtract, we're breaking apart a whole number into two smaller parts. And instead of subtracting, you're adding. We're not going to add. And all of my numbers are right here. This is why I tell you to fill in the number bond, okay? Because look at my number bond. I have the total number 8. I take 5 away. How many are left over? 3. 8 minus 5 equals 3. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Okay, let's try another one. Alrighty, so let's say I have 6 lollipops. I have 6 lollipops. I'm going to draw magic circles. Draw your math pictures. They help. 6 lollipops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Hold on. Okay, so let's say I have 6 lollipops. Here are my magic circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lollipops. My dog ate 2 of them. My dog ate 2 of them. How many lollipops do I have now? Let's use a number bond. Okay, so whole, part. Okay, how many lollipops do I have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. That's my total number. That is my whole number. 6 lollipops. My dog ate 2 of them. And we can go ahead and put the 2 on this side this time. My dog ate 2 of them. How many do I have left over? Here is my mystery. I need to figure out what number goes here. I have 6 to start with. My dog eats 2. How many do I have left over? Watch. 6 to start with. My dog eats 2. How many do I have left over? This number right here should not be bigger than this number. Okay? Because this is the number we are taking apart. So I'm going to use my picture. I have 6 altogether. My dog eats 2. Look what I'm going to do. 1, 2. My dog eats 2 of them. How many are left over? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my answer. It's no longer a mystery because I solved the mystery. Because look, I had 6. My dog ate 2. Now I have 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Okay? So let's make one addition problem. one subtraction problem. Okay, and I'm gonna use my motions again because I think it's so important you guys see these motions. Let's start with the addition problem. So remember, when we add, we start with the lower numbers because we are taking one part of the number, the other part of the number, putting it together to make a whole, right? So what are our two numbers that are broken apart? We have 4, 2. So we can say 4 plus 2 equals 6. Do you see how that works? 4 plus 2 equals 6. Okay. Now let's write a subtraction sentence. So we have our 6 and we are breaking it into smaller pieces. So we have to start with that number 6. That's going to be our first number to subtract with. Always the biggest number, okay? 6, let's go ahead and start on this side. Take away, look, 6, take away 2. Right? So if I have 6, I take 2 away. How many are left? 4. I hope you guys are seeing how this works. I'm seriously trying everything here. Okay, so look, 6 minus 2 equals 4. Right? We have a 6, we have a total number, we're breaking it apart. Total number. If I have 6, I take 2 away, I'm left with 4, okay? Same with addition. If I have 4, and I add 2, I get 6. But you guys, the only way these motions work is if you are using your math pictures and number bonds to help you. If you don't do this, then these motions have no meaning, okay? So this is why I keep telling you, draw your pictures. It can just be circles. That's fine. Fill in the number bond and then use these to help you with your number sentences. Okay? So I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to show you one more time with my motions. Let's do the addition. I have 2 parts. Addition means we are adding the 2 parts together to get a whole number. We are adding them together to get a whole number. We have 4 on one side, 2 on the other side. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Then we're taking apart the number 6. That's why we have to start with it. So we have 6. We're going to take 2 away, and then we have 4 left. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4. You see how I got that? Okay, so you're going to try in Seesaw again today, but if I don't see a picture and a number bond to go with your answer, I'm sending it back to you. Okay? All right, guys, thanks for watching.